I'm going to ask something that is on the mind of a lot of Pakistani diaspora, and that's more to Ambassador Munter. What is the U.S. government doing to hold the Pakistani politicians and the elite accountable to paying their fair share of taxes in Pakistan so that we can get revenue collection from there?
Yeah. As you know, we've raised this both privately and publicly. Perhaps it's more efficient to raise it privately. Perhaps it's more diplomatic to do so. But this is an issue that every Pakistani leader knows we care deeply about. And it's not just that we're there to try to lecture. It's not just that we have some ideological bent that we believe that people ought to do this. Although it's very interesting that when we have visitors from the United States in the legislative branch coming to talk about taxes, I always find that ironic that we're talking about taxes in Pakistan. But we've made it very clear across the board, and the Pakistani leadership understands this issue, that this is something that it's not just a question of common sense, of being able to pay for the services that you need, but that it's a political question for us if we're going to be able to go to our constituents and say, look, we're going to pony up money for a country we care deeply about. This gets in the way, this perception gets in the way of our ability to do those projects that we think really have an impact. It's not just a question of us trying to interfere in the middle of Pakistan's affairs. It gets in the way of our ability to help. So what we do is we go to them frequently. In answer to your question, what do we do about it? We go to them and say, please show this leadership, not just because it's the right thing, it is the right thing, but because for us to be able to help you, you have to show this kind of leadership. So we're engaged all the time, is all I can say. And this gets back to those deep historical, cultural, class issues in the country that we hope that those constituents who believe in reform are people that we can encourage so that there's political movement in the country, not created by us, but created by those people who believe the things we believe, to get this kind of basic reform finished.